Hello everyone and welcome back to Ace Attorney Investigations 2 Prosecutor's Gambit, where we're about to hear winners, winning deduction. I'm horrified at how this is probably going to go. Our friend the artist here won the race to find the victim and was the first on the scene, correct? And the gas the victim was poisoned with is made from ubiquium, which, as we know, is found in paint. He was carrying paint on his person, and he was one winning stride away from the victim, which surely makes him the winner on our list of suspects. Right, Gavel? You think so too, right? There's a possibility that certainly can't be discounted. Well, would the artist like to share his version of events? Did you leave red paint at the scene of the crime? Or something more sinister? A catalyst for a cloud of toxic gas, perhaps? I think I might have left my heart there, you know, and you might have picked it up. I would be careful what you say to me. Alright, hit him with the hammer. My gavel's already primed to deliver a guilty verdict. I mean, he didn't kill anybody, so maybe instead of giving him a guilty verdict, you could just hit him upside the head with it.
Objection!
Ignore him, please, Your Honor. It's for the best.
Objection!
And quit stalling. You can't run away from the fact that my reasoning is flawless. So admit defeat and crawl on out of here with your tails between your legs, because I win.
I have better things to do than pick holes in your faulty logic. But I don't suppose I have much choice.
Hold it!
I'll be the first to admit that he's something of a suspicious character.
Objection!
I'm first to admit, are you trying to beat me to it? But you can't, because I'm the winner. I'm the first rate. Always. Huh, I'm a first-rate artist, you say?
Larry, I don't need you to make this any more convoluted than it already is. Please, Mr. Winner, just continue.
Hold it!
Okay.
We do indeed. It seems it's found in a number of everyday products.
Right, which makes your friend's paint pretty darn suspicious. But isn't it also found in a bunch of other stuff, too? Just a winning point, I guess. Right, Gavel? I suppose she does. As I said, ubiquium is also found in dishwashing liquids, among other things. So that's going to be the important one.
In other words, paint isn't the only possible explanation.
No, but just listen to the rest of my amazing deduction, will you?
Hold it!
It's by no means certain that paint was the source of the poison gas.
Yeah, well, it's by no means certain that it wasn't either. Is that supposed to sound clever? Copying Mr. Edgeworth's speaking style isn't a shortcut to looking cool, you know.
Make it sound as if you think there's something wrong with how I speak.
Anyway, to bring it all home, my winning deduction shows he had paint, and he was closest to the victim.
Hold it!
That's really all you're basing your suspicious on Mr. Butts on.
What, you have a problem with that? Then show me some proof, loser. Put up or shut up. He's literally asking for it, Mr. Edgeworth.
He is. Let's find the right piece of evidence and really give it to him. We know that Mr. Winner isn't much of a listener. We also know that his reasoning is likely to be based on a flawed assumption.
Yeah, he even phoned the other guy and he still got it wrong somehow. Let's get this over with as quickly as we can. It's a waste of all our time. And was first on the scene, correct? And the gas the victim was poisoned and made from ubiquium, which as we know is found in paint. He was carrying paint on his person and he was one winning stride away from the victim. Which surely makes him the winner on our list of sus. I feel like the gas the victim was poisoned with is made from ubiquium, which as we know is found in paint. I don't think I have anything to refute that, actually. Oh, wait.
Objection!
Because there were two ingredients. We have to figure out how he got the other one.
Your deductions are anything but winning, I'm afraid. Unless you're looking to win a prize for incoherence.
So you agree that I deserve a prize?
No, what you deserve is to be set right. The gas came from within the case containing the sculpture of Pisces.
It did, and it was created by that artist guy, with the red paint that we know is full of ubiquium.
Let me offer you a bit of advice, one prosecutor to another. It always helps to listen carefully to others. The gas is created when ubiquium is mixed with another substance, asphyxian. Paint containing ubiquium alone wouldn't create any kind of gas at all.
It wouldn't. I thought they said the guy was asphyxiated with ubiquium. Gonna go ahead and face desk.
So you're telling me all this was based on a mishearing of the forensics report?
Yeah.
The gas had already done its work by the time Mr. Butts found the victim. Perhaps it's your own aptitude you should worry about.
My aptitude? What does that even mean? You literally just used the word 5 minutes ago. It means one's ability or how suited one is to a particular task uses. I cannot wait to figure out their deal. Like, why is she propping this guy up? I'm presuming it's because he just kind of goes along with whatever she says. Like, he's basically like there to rubber stamp these things. But then what is Gavel's deal? Like, why in this case is she trying to get it wrong? Why in the previous case would she be trying to get it wrong? That I don't know yet. But there's something suspicious about this.
An attitude. The other word you misused only minutes ago as well is another thing entirely.
I get what you're doing. You're making fun of me again.
What I am doing is demonstrating that you do not have the aptitude required to head up this investigation.
Before you go any further, you might wish to consider some of the flaws in your own statements.
And what flaws might those be?
Firstly, that you cannot prove your artist friend did not enter the Autumn Wing. Ooh, can I though?
That's...
Secondly, that you cannot prove the red paint did not have something to do with the crime.
But the paint isn't important on its own, surely. What's important is a combination of the red ubiquium and the white asphyxian. How exactly were the two substances introduced to one another? Surely we need to figure that out before anything else.
Indeed we do. That is what Eustace will begin investigating next. What he would already be investigating had you not been here making needless trouble.
We're not here to make trouble, quite the opposite in fact. We're here to help.
Are you saying you know how the gas was made? I don't believe you.
I can certainly point you toward a vital clue as to how it was done.
He's bluffing, Eustace. Ignore him. It's fine, Gavel. He's clearly lying. Might as well let him talk himself even further into a corner. You're sure? Come on then, show me what you got. What shows how the gas was created, huh? This is all I got, right? Okay. No, I don't want to. I want to look. Oh, all right. Can't look at that. Luminous cloth. Cloth that glows when connected to a full spectrum light emitting device. Contender. Since it was used just before the police arrived. Possibly to heat something. Ooh, also this. I don't know which of these two. I guess, winter wing foot. Yeah, that's not gonna help. Oh. Like, does this actually, like, I guess it doesn't show anything, but neither does the blowtorch, like, on its own. Sketch by Larry depicting the Pisces statue exactly as he saw it. I feel like this is it. What's the phrase? What shows how the gas was created? I could see either one. Like using the blowtorch to heat things up in such a way that the two components mix. Oh. But I don't think that's the answer yet. Is it the blowtorch because it like literally shows it? Oh jeez. I'm gonna go with this.
Take that!
Sketch, yeah. There we go. You're saying this somehow shows us how the chemicals were mixed to make the poison gas?
That's exactly what I'm saying, yes. Thank you for noticing.
Well, they do say I have a good eye.
The red here is Mr. Buttsaw. That was the ubiquium.
Yep, and then they mixed with... Because there was a... Well, wait a second. You're saying the statue cried the stuff out? What, so our culprit is some kind of evil spirit? How much time am I going to have to waste taking him through this step by step?
The red tears alone would not have been enough to create the gas. They must have mixed with something else inside that case.
What? And what evidence do you have that that's what happened? I saw it.
The evidence is right here in the sketch I just showed you.
Yeah. There it is. I need to point out the part that shows the two liquids mixed together. When you mix together a white substance and a red substance, you get pink substance.
Observe the pool of pink liquid beneath the Pisces statue's glass case. This clearly shows that the two chemicals mixed.
What? Wait, I don't get it. How does that prove that some ubiquium mixed with some asphyxian?
We have an artist with us, why don't we ask him? Larry, you claim to be something of a painter. I imagine you have some experience mixing colors. What happens when you mix red with white?
Don't treat me like a dumb edgy. I did graduate from junior high, you know. Any idiot knows that red and white make pink. I mean, there's variations. You got your rose pinks and your baby pinks and your... Oh.
That will be more than enough, thank you. Do you see what I'm getting at now, Mr. Winner?
Oh, I think I do. Ubiquium is red, asphyxian is white. Mix the two together, and you get pink. That's what the pink liquid is.
Yes, very good.
We got there. We got there in the end. Yes! Interesting. I think you finally convinced him. Oh boy. Mr. Edgeworth, you have raised the possibility, nothing more. We cannot know for sure that this shows the result of the two chemicals having mixed. And besides, the sketch you were attempting to enter as evidence was drawn by a suspect. How can we possibly hope to rely on its veracity? Hey, I draw everything exactly as I saw it. A true artist never lies or embellishes the truth. Forgive me, but I did not ask for your opinion. Oof, she's a cold one, but I like it.
You may rest assured, Your Honor, that I mean to prove my theory to all of your satisfaction.
Would it be wise to jeopardize your position any further, Mr. Edgeworth? Especially as there is another question to which you have yet to provide a satisfactory answer. How can you prove that this man did not enter the Autumn Wing? Until you are able to, there is little more to discuss. Wait, maybe the victim got up us out with that. Mr. Gusto, he's still unconscious and in critical condition. He is? Oh. Yeah, it's a tiny bit of a problem. Now, if you don't mind, Eustace needs to carry out his own investigation of this area. Be so kind as to leave him in peace. For the presiding judge's sake, I pray to the goddess that you need not ever be summoned to testify. Now then, is there something you wish to say, Mr. Artist? If you could just hold that pose for a moment there, Miss Ice Queen. I'm Justice Verity Gavel, and I'd be grateful if you would dispense with the childish epithets. Oh, finally she tells me your name. Nice to meet you, Verity. Name's Laurice Donim, but you can call me Laurice. Because I'm wasting this court's time, Mr. Donim. Oh, yeah, sorry, it's just there's something I forgot to mention. The door was locked. I tried to open it and that old guy came tumbling out. It does appear that the door can be unlocked from the inside. However, it does not necessarily mean that it was locked at the time as you claim. Without proof, your statement carries little weight, I'm afraid.
Objection!
Well, as it happens, I can back our pal here up on that.
Huh.
Yep, we tried to come in here too, but it's just like the guy said. It was locked up tight. Yeah, so Miles Reno.
It is, I distinctly remember how it went.
Oh, I forgot about that. So Winter Wing. You try going in there because you would assume that that would be the Winter Wing. I don't believe it. It's locked. The gallery's open for biz, but the Winter Wonder Wing's off limits. What gives?
Prior to the incident with the gas, it was not possible to enter this room from the outside.
What does it say that your suspicious friend was not in here with the victim the entire time?
The fact that he didn't suffer the ill effects of the gas. Search for a gas mask if you like. I doubt you'll find one.
I see. And I suppose we will have to take you at your collective word.
That was a little too easy.
Well, Judge Cavill, do you accept that Mr. Butts is no longer a viable suspect? And that once again, Mr. Winter's deductions have fallen short of the mark.
What are you talking about? I just need some more information, that's all. You can't blame the guy for being a little hasty with his deductions.
You know it's not cool for a prosecutor to be saying stuff like that, right? Very well. Then perhaps we should call our next suspect. Mr. Donim, you may step down from the stand. Wait, what? What? Huh? Go, you mean? But I was enjoying our time together, Verity. Let me stick around, please. Well, I was gonna say, well, you have a girlfriend, but she'll be his ex-girlfriend very, very fast. Overruled. Just show no mercy. Squish my heart into a goopy mush. I love it.
Who exactly is this next suspect?
Pharmacist Delicious Scone. Your artist friend may have struggled to lay his hands on a bottle of Infesticide Ultra, but someone in her line of work surely would have a better idea of where such a thing might be acquired.
Well, now I know who didn't do it.
Court hereby calls for a 10-minute recess. Eustace, we'll go and fetch the suspect. Your winning smile will bring her running, I'm sure.
My winning... Oh, of course, Gavel. Let's go get her at once. Hey, Detective Flatfoot. You carry on investigating while I'm gone, okay?
Sure.
Is it possible could Judge Cavill have suspected Miss Scone from the start?
Now that you mention it, she wasn't helping Mr. Winter like she usually does, huh?
What exactly is your angle here, Judge Gavel?
Does she know who did it? To be continued. Alright. April 2nd, 12:05 p.m. Zodiac Call, Autumn Wing. I wish you could resolve the Autumn Winter thing so I know for sure if this is actually the Autumn Wing or if it's really the Winter Wing, which would make way more sense from a layout perspective. They sure are taking their time. I thought this was supposed to be a 10-minute recess.
Sorry to keep you losers waiting. But wait no longer. I won the race to find Delicious Scone, and here she is.
Hello, dears. This lovely young man said you wanted to speak to me. Delicious Scone, purveyor of the most wondrous wares a pharmacist can offer, at your service. Delicia to my pals, and even Miss Delicious to some.
You can call me the winner, and I'll call you whatever I want.
All right, Winnie Pooh, whatever you say. It's lovely to meet you, dearie.
So much for call me the winner.
Oh, have we met before, young man?
Get a load of this, Delicia. That's Miles Edgeworth, Gregory's son.
Well, I never. It's a pleasure to meet you, Milesy Smiles.
If you must address me by my given name, just Miles will do.
Oh, Greggy Peglegs, boy. And all grown up, too. Make me feel my age, why don't you?
I wonder just how old she is. Wasn't her age not listed? Yeah. And I looked back at a previous episode for something. I was like, oh, she does actually look, her portrait anyway does look different. I think her sprite might still have been the same, but I didn't spend the time comparing. So, whoops. I still maintain vampire.
Eustace, I believe we have some questions for our pharmacist.
Oh, yeah. What brings you to the gallery today, Miss Scone?
Why, I came to see dear old Moody Judy, of course. We've been fast friends for 18 long years, and no one's going to stop me visiting her now. I understand that you helped look after Mr. Gusto in the immediate aftermath of the attack. Oh, I didn't do much, really. Just whipped up a quick antidote for the dear old doctor.
Wow, you can make an antidote just like that?
Oh, yes, dear. As long as I have the right ingredients, I can throw together just about any medicine you like. It certainly helped that the medical room was well equipped, though. We're much better off treating him here than losing vital minutes taking him to a hospital. Anyway, we did what we could. The rest, well, that's up to him.
And you know the victim, Miss Delicious?
Oh, yes, well, sort of. It's been 18 years since I last saw him. Apparently, he's famous these days. One of the best confectioners in the world, or so they say.
Interesting. So he's a well-known public figure.
Oh, yes, dear. He was on the news and everything. Confectionery crafting king of the world, they said.
Wow, so the odd dog really went to Jingfa and upped his game just like he said he would. Okay.
Perhaps we could proceed to the matter at hand. Miss Scone, are you familiar with a substance known as Infesticide Ultra? Oh, of course, dear. You used to get rid of you-know-whats. Oh, it's awfully strong, though. That's why they don't sell it in the shops.
Might I ask what you mean by you-know-whats?
The little blighters that frighten the life out of poor innocent ladies like yours truly, that's what. Ghastly little creatures running around people's nice clean kitchens and terrorizing them.
Oh, I get it. Those!
Thank you, Miss Scone. One more question, if you don't mind. Are you aware of what happens when the chemical asphyxian and ubiquium are combined? Oh, yes. It's right there in the Infesticide Ultra instructions. Do not mix with products containing ubiquium. Ever. Because if you do, they react with each other and make a horrible poisonous gas. Was it again? Effects of inhalation include respiratory complications and, death. Poor old Gusty very nearly didn't make it. Oh, to make that much gas, you'd need, probably 500 mLs of each chemical, I'd say.
Certainly talks like a skilled pharmacist.
Ubiquium's awfully thick and sticky, and it heats up very quickly indeed.
Ooh, okay, so we have the blowtorch.
It's also bright red and smells minty fresh. Oh, and cheap as chips. That's why they use it in everything. Asphyxian's more watery, and it's white in color. That will do, thank you. You're clearly well informed, Miss Scone. Well, I should be, dearie. After all, Infesticide Ultra is made by the company I work for.
Crap.
Oh, but before you get the wrong idea, they don't go around handing out free samples. As I say, it's awfully terribly dangerous. You couldn't buy it even if you wanted to. Yes, Miss Scone. Very interesting indeed. I think that tells us all we need to know.
Strange. I thought she suspected Miss Scone. But something in that smile makes me wonder if she has some other angle in mind.
What is it, Detective Flatfoot? Any developments to report?
Yes, sir. Oh, crap. Here it comes. Turns out the sculpture's glass display case is open from the top. That's rather unusual. And the temperature inside can be adjusted too, all the way down to 0 degrees. The Pisces case was kept at 26 degrees. Dang near got my hand stuck to it. We're lucky you escaped alive. Anything more relevant to the case? Yeah, they found something on the other side of the top part of the Pisces case. Traces of ubiquium. Oh. No, now we're talking.
That's odd. If there's ubiquium stuck to it, it should have stayed stuck. After all, at 26 degrees, it would have been frozen solid.
It would, huh? So, how do things wind up as they are now?
I think Kay might be able to help us figure out just that.
And we'll hear what Kay has to say in the next episode. Alright. I'm a little bit less suspicious of Judy. Honestly, these two, Judy and Delicia, were like my top suspects from the very beginning. And now I don't know. So, dang, I really thought she was like planning revenge for what happened to Samson, but I guess not. Anyway, we'll see how this turns out in the next one. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.